Hello, we're working on the picking parts for Let the Work I Do Speak for Me, our book and CD, and today we're going to do Blowin' Down This Road. It's a Woody Guthrie song. We kind of changed it up, added some other chords, and I'm going to try to show you the intro and the two solos that are in it. And this sort of style is good for you old-time pickers because it's kind of a modern folk Americana style, and there's lots of folks who play that kind of music who want banjo with it. They want you to play your banjo with them. But they don't need Earl Scruggs picking, and they don't need you to be the biggest clawhammer nerd on the planet. They need you to play along with the song in the best way. So it's good for you to wrap your head around. I'm using my finger picks, but I'm not playing bluegrass in this one. And sometimes I'm just playing one note at a time. Sometimes I'm using thumb, lead, two finger, sometimes kind of folky picking patterns. I'm doing a lot of these picking patterns come from a video and a tab I put out years ago called like folk banjo picking patterns, I think it's called. And you can find that on YouTube or our website. So I'll try to play all of these parts nice and slow for you so you can go hear them along with the record. And the song is standard banjo tuning capo 2nd fret, so we're in A. Although I have a small banjo here that I can just tune up to there without having to use a capo, so that's why let's open A. Okay, here's the intro. Okay, that's the intro. Let's try to get on to the first solo here. Whoops, that's the second solo. Forget my papers out of order. This is basically two finger thumb lead. Like, it's pretty traditional how I play this. The only thing that might be a little weird is there's sometimes where it would be a thumb or another kind of note, and I skip it. That means it's got parentheses around it. That means your hand like goes to do it like it's in that picking pattern, but you just miss. And it makes for a funkier sound and it leaves some more space in the style. But your hands can keep moving and rolling in the patterns that they're used to. So okay, I'm gonna try to do it. I gotta go slower though, don't I? So yeah, even though it's kind of a modern Americana song, like if Mike Seeger, God rest his soul, was here today and looked at this tab, he could play it just like that. Everything is just taken from standard two-finger thumb lead banjo. There's nothing super progressive about it. Yeah, let's go on to the second solo. It's almost the same. I think there's just a little more busier picking in it. It's funny to look at the things you've improvised and then have to relearn it and write it down and then play it again and try to do it just like it is, because that's not how I would normally operate. You know, these things I generally have arranged, but then I do them different every time. So I think I can do it. Here I go. Couldn't help but accidentally add stuff. I'll go slower. Yeah, I hope that works out for you. And it's a lot like the first one. There's that part though where I jump up to 5 and 5 in the middle there, and then open in the middle of those two, and then 4 and 3. That part's all different, but the rest of it's pretty much the same. So yeah, I hope you enjoy working on these banjo parts, and I appreciate all your support. Drop me a line if you have any questions. Thanks.